So we had a bit of a problem yesterday with the old Hart-Parr, and yeah, what resulted in me taking off the main fuel tank, which sits basically in front of the engine between the radiator and the engine itself. But the problem is that right below it we've got an exhaust pipe, and it was dripping fuel on the exhaust pipe, the fuel tank. It wasn't bad, but bad enough not to be able to use the tractor, unfortunately, so I couldn't go around the ring. Couldn't really do very much at all because I was a bit worried that you know, we might get a fire, and of course it only needs somebody with a cigarette and all that sort of stuff. So thought best play safe, and yesterday afternoon or late afternoon took the tank off, and because I live locally I managed to get it home, and a rather crude repair, and hopefully it's gonna work. So we'll get the tank back on and then we'll go for a chug round. It's quite early, so hopefully we'll catch a few of the engines lighting up, and just catch some early shots of Sunday morning at Haddenham. So I don't know if you can see, but under here we've got this old repair. It's some silver stripe type paint on sealant which was there originally, and it was leaking through that old sealant on the outside of the tank. The tank's not rotten as such, I don't think. I think it might have a fracture hole, I'm not really sure. But I basically got some CT1 at home, and I've just basically plastered that round the front there. It's a bit crude and a bit ugly, but it's underneath, so it's not easy to see. And also I've got a similar issue around this filter bowl here, where I've also repaired that in the past, but again that's got a little bit of a weep on it, so I took the opportunity while it was dry just to sort that out. But there you can see there's the exhaust pipe here, and you do not want fuel dripping on the exhaust pipe because we could be in all sorts of trouble. So it's on, get her uncovered, fire it up, and let's have a chug. Everything needs an oil on a daily basis, and then throughout the day. There's no pressure feed to the rockers at this end. You have to oil them every so often. So this is how much water can you spill going across the main ring. Try not to knock the bucket over. Bucket on a pallet, bucket's got holes in, full of water.
Out their way!
Aim of the game is to see how much water you got left at the end of it, and he's managed to stall the Alice Chalmers. So I think he's stuffed, effectively. So we're going to have a second go at this one, just to make it fair.
Right, on your marks. 1, 2, 3, go.
Fill up the bucket, stick it on your pallet, on your tractor.
Right, we're way down.
And off you
Second
go.
attempt.
A bit like Top Gear, you brought
Hey,
the wrong
Josh,
tractor.
all your way. The gearbox not so efficient as the next jumping in gear. But all he's got, Lord.
And he's lost his bucket. So he loses.
Right, Josh is back. And he wins. Well done. Give him a big hand, thank you.
Bit of fun.
Right, the driver there, he's showing his skills on reversing a trailer. It's not the easiest thing to do in the world, but...
So with the classic cars, we'll start with this absolutely immaculate Mark II Jag. And I'm not really a fan of black wheels, but this really works. I'm not sure even if it's an original Jaguar colour, metallic silver sort of grey colour, but I think with the black Squire wheels, I think this is fantastic. It's an absolutely fantastic paint job, which would also suggest it's a fantastic restoration underneath. But this is a beautiful, beautiful Jag Mark II. All credit to the owner, I think. Now, if you watched my Hemmingford car show video last weekend, you'll notice some of these cars. You'll recognise a couple. That one for definite, which is a really lovely Corvette Bel Air, I believe, called Runaround Sue, because I followed it out the gate last night. But there's a few here that were at Hemmingford last weekend. Nice Jaguar XF. That's lovely, isn't it? Really nice red Mustang. Red interior, red everything. Beautiful VW bus. And here is the Daimler version of the Jag Mark II. You can tell by the grille. Got the Daimler grille on the front. 1967 car, that. Again, lovely condition. And of course it has the V8 in it as well, not the straight six like the Jag had. Apparently William Lyons was really against V8s back in the day, and they developed their own straight six engine, the XK engine, which lasted for I bet the best part of 30, maybe 40 years. They used it in everything from the XK 120 right up through to the XJ6 in the late 70s. And yeah, it's a real venerable engine, and Lyons wasn't keen on using V8s, and he really wasn't keen on Daimler putting a V8 in his Mark II Jag, I believe, from what I understand from the history stories that you hear. But nonetheless, Daimler did do it. It's the same engine, I think, that's in the Daimler Dart. Yeah, very nice colour, very nice car. Nice MG, and I don't get my EMGs right normally. This is possibly a TF, but I don't actually know, if I'm honest. A lovely restoration nonetheless. Very nice car. Next to that we got an Austin 7 and a Ruby. Beautifully restored as well. Really popping in the sunshine today. Very interesting radiator mascot on the front there. Really like that, that's quite good, isn't it? Triumph Herald Vitesse. Convertible Moggy Minor. A modern VW bus, 2007, 2008 sort of area. Nice colours, blue and cream. Ubiquitous Mini. There's the Austin Healey Sprite. An old Vauxhall Open Tourer V6 it's got on the front, so presumably that's got a V6 engine in it. Well, that sounds nice. Next to something American, Pontiac Firebird. A very nice patinaed Rover 10. That should stay as it is, shouldn't it? I don't think that should ever be restored, as in painted. And the Ford Zodiac that we saw last weekend at Hemmingford. I think that's the same car. Thinking about it, it looks very much like the Vauxhall Velox that was there from 1957 or 58. Very similar shape, but of course very Americanised with all the chrome and the white wall tyres and the bonnet mascot on the front. Model T Ford Saloon, left-hand drive, so presumably it's an American import. Very unusual driving style. You've got 3 or 4 different pedals for different things. I think your accelerator's on the column and your advance and retard is on the column. And you've got 3, 4 pedals on the floor, is that right? 3, one of them's a gear, isn't it?
Yep, one a drive pedal to the outside.
Yeah.
Middle is reverse.
Yeah.
And on the end is brake. All bands on the gearbox.
So you've got to have your wits about you when you get out of your modern car. Lovely, thank you. Ford Popular, very popular car to hot rod in the 70s and 80s. So it's nice to see one that's retained its original look. Series 1 Land Rover, this is nice. I really like that. Looks like it's a local one. Got a capstan winch on the front. And we've seen a couple of these just recently, these Austin vans, A35 van I think. This one is an Austin service van. The one we saw at Hemmingford last week was Silverstone Racing, and it's a really nice restoration. And then of course this one's had a bit of a slam on it. Got some very wide banded wheels on it, which looks really cool actually. I think it's a really cool little van actually. I really like that. I think that's fantastic. I love that. I really do. I wonder what sort of engine it's got in it. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? And on the end we've got a Jowett Bradford van. And a really nice black Ford Popular, another one that survived the hot rodders. We've got another Triumph Open Tourer. According to the history file, it looks like it's only a handful left in the original bodywork and the shape that it was built in. These would have been coach built in the day. Chassis and engine and running gear supplied by Triumph, and then coach built to the customer's requirements. Series 2 Land Rover. Brace of Moggy Miners. One looks like it's in original-ish condition. A Bentley Special. In fact, we've got a brace of Bentley Specials, that one there. Really unusual colours. You don't often see Bentleys in mauve and purple. This one's a beaut. There was one similar to this at Hemmingford last weekend, but I don't think it's this one because it seemed to have a longer bonnet. But again, another Bentley Special. This is a Goodwood car, isn't it? And we did see this Rolls Royce last weekend, this green and black.
So we've got some nice black.
You come around this side, it really pops in the sunshine. That green colour is absolutely gorgeous, really deep green in the black, and there's a gold. I just noticed the copper lining on it as well. Absolutely fabulous. Look at that. That is great. Along the top of the bonnet there. That is a beautiful car. Colours really suit it. So we've got a Rover P5, 3.5 litre. All of these were V8, 3.5 litres, I believe. Carburetted. You had Maggie Thatcher and Ted East and Harold Wilson riding around in these in the 70s, and used for diplomats. And there's two of them here. There's a G-Reg, which is 1969, yep, and 1973. Ross-style wheels on them. Big brute of a car. Triumph 2000 Mark 1, again 1967, so yeah, that's an early one. Triumph's offering for the family car saloon market. Big Morris Oxford Estate 1966. Very nice too. Now remember these riding around in the 1970s, little Bedford Dormobiles. These are great little cars, aren't they? They look like a bull-nosed dog, like a pug or something. Little bluff nose on the front. Looks like it's snuffling, or a pig or something like that. It's a really great look to it. Bit lost in Austin 7. And another convertible Moggy. Again, another Series 2 in the green, 1965. It's got a modern Ifer Williams truck top though. That was me, I put a canvas tilt on it. Really nice VW Dormobile bus. Of course, very popular these days. And next to it we've got Commer's offering. Look very similar. If you blink and squint, you might mistake the Commer for the VW. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, that was Commer's offering. Self-sufficiency in a van, take yourself off and park up and then enjoy the countryside. Often overlooked at steam rallies are the portable engines, which don't move under their own power, but they were pulled by horses to wherever they needed to be to run a threshing drum or whatever it might have been. And it's great to see this is a Marshall portable in beautiful, beautiful condition. Really beautifully restored. He's just getting it steamed up, putting some coal in it. I think he's got some pressure. What year is this one?
1912.
12.
And there's an English engine. Well,
Yep.
British engine. It was in Wales also.
So it never went to Australia like a lot of them?
No, it's not a repatriated engine.
No, good, yeah.
It was in Wales and was saved in for restoration in 1980. So
Oh, okay.
3 horsepower.
And did you do the restoration?
No. A chap by the name of Peter Love, who's the editor of Old Glory.
Yes, I know Peter, yeah.
He restored it in the 1990s.
Oh, okay.
And then it was never steamed much after that.
Right.
And all the restoration is down Feeder.
Fantastic.
We bought it as you see it in the
Yeah. Absolutely lovely. It's really nice to see portables. They're often overlooked at rallies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Especially in favour of a traction
Well,
engine.
that's how we got 4 portables.
Have you? Yeah.
But it's just a bit different.
Yeah.
We've driven a stone crusher at Wheaton, and we drove a saw bench at Pressingham, and she drives it well.
Oh wow.
Really pleased with it.
Yeah.
I'm never quite sure
Yeah.
how much
Well,
you got in it.
anything old, isn't it? You don't know whether it's actually going to work on the day. Fantastic. It's really nice to talk to you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much. There you go. Bit of history. And a lot of these engines did go overseas to South Africa and South America, Australia, New Zealand. Some of them are back, some of them never returned. But nice to know that this one is an original English engine. It stayed in England, it built in England, stayed in England and Wales. As with traction engines and tractors, they're all different shapes and sizes, they all do different jobs. That's a road locomotive there. It's you can tell by its sort of squat stance. The wheelbase is quite short. It's quite tall with some large road wheels for a bit of speed. It's got a solid flywheel as well, very similar to steamrollers that all had solid flywheels, and the reason for that was when you went past horses, the flywheel used to spook the horse. I don't know what you really did when it was barking and chucking out exhaust as well. Probably that spooked the horse as well. But basically, the solid flywheel on a road locomotive was exactly for that reason.
Good cracking, fella. Well done. Oh, that one looks pretty as well, look.
It's good, isn't it, eh? All those years, self-denial. I'll do that one again because I like that one. Here we go then, all three in one hand. Thank you very much indeed, you're a lovely audience. Big jump there from Aaron. Okay, take us together. Well, probably quite a bit away from each other there, but
'50th anniversary Haddenham Rally 2025 goodie bag full of lots of lovely things, certainly more than you get at most rallies, that's for sure. We have got notepad, very handy. We've got an air freshener in the form of a E27N Fordson. Hopefully that smells nice. Put that up in the Land Rover probably. We've got a key ring, key fob, 50th anniversary Haddenham Steam Rally 25. We have got commemorative program. I think this has got all of the reminiscences of 50 wonderful years, as it says there, various different people's write-ups and photographs and everything, so that's really good. We've got commemorative pen. This year's program 2025, and finally, which has made me really smile, we have got some Werther's originals, yes, and we've got a little badge here, little pin badge, 50th Haddenham 50th anniversary rally. So I think I might string these from the rear view mirror on the Land Rover and just keep them in there and never eat them. I think that's quite cute. So very pleased with that. I don't know if they do this every year at Haddenham, give us stuff, but certainly for 50 years they've really probably spent quite a bit of money, I should imagine, because this sort of stuff doesn't come cheap, and every exhibitor will have had the same. So yeah, great, fantastic. I suppose you could call that a wrap for Haddenham 2025. Tractor's on the trailer, we're ready to head home. If you like what you've seen today, then please like the button and subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing, just gets our audience up, our audience figures up, and where they need to be to give us plenty of traction. And there's a new button on the screen. If you've got to look for it, it's not obvious, but it's called the hype button. And the hype button is especially created by YouTube for small channels, and what it does is that it actually basically boosts the audience. So it'll be really appreciated if you could hit the like button and the hype button and subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more Wheels of Interest. Until the next time, take care and bye for now.